May is here, and oh my goodness, does it have some magnetic energy. It's actually one of the words that I got in my intuitive hit. In this video, we're going to be looking at the numerology of the month of May. We're also going to be hearing from my higher self in some downloads that I got to really help you jump into your most amazing next chapter of your life. Hey guys, my name is Ness. I am an intuitive and a numerologist, and on my channel, my goal is to really help inspire you to live in to the life that is like of your dreams. And if you are excited about that, if you like numerology, want to learn more, want to learn about how to connect to your intuition, definitely make sure that you hit that subscribe button down below so that you get notified every time I do another video. And if you enjoy this video, put a thumbs up on it, leave a comment below. So hey guys, this is the deal. The month of May has this amazing energy to it. When I started really kind of sitting down and meditating on the month of May, there were three words that really came to mind: abundance, magnetism, and momentum. And those really encapsulates the energy of the month of May when it comes to the numerology of the month and with those intuitive downloads that I got. So let's talk about the numerology of the month. When you look at the month of May of 2025, it is a universal year 9. And so when you add 9 to the number in front of it, or whatever angle you want to do it, right? So 9 plus 5 equals 14. And 14, when you add the two together, equals 5 again. So this is a truly magnetic kind of energy. 5s are very good communicators. They are magnetic. They are all about excitement and newness and trying new things, being adventurous, having that adventurous spirit, willing to step off the ledge, not knowing what's below. That's sort of the energy that encapsulates the month of May. And really when it comes to numerology. So let's break down the 1 and the 4, the 14. 4 really represents that grounded movement. It is creating structure. And then the 1 represents the innovator, the beginner, the start of something. And those two energies are in this month of May, right? This is a month of May that is about you being the initiator. It's about you stepping into your true power. It's about you becoming an innovator of your own life, creating the life that you've always dreamed of, knowing that you deserve that life. And then the number 4 is really that grounded energy that creates the movement forward. Because when it comes to our dreams, when it comes to the things that we want to attract, to have in our life, that always comes with some kind of action, right? It requires us to do something different than what we've ever done before to bring in the energy, to raise our vibration, to match the energy of the thing that we're trying to attract. And what I love about this month's energy numerologically is it's the 14 that represents the 5. And the beauty in that is this is about grounded action that creates the change in our life. And that is what's so beautiful about this month of May when it comes to numerology. And when I was looking at that, that's really where I got the 3 words of the month, which is abundance, right? This is the shift into true abundance. Whether that's abundance in love, abundance in family, financial abundance, every aspect of abundance is encapsulated in this month. Magnetism. 5s do have this energy of natural magnetism. People are naturally drawn to them. They're fantastic when it comes to anything that has to do with engaging with people, social networking, being in front of people on TV or a YouTube channel or some kind of social media. This is such a beautiful month to really step into you being your leader of your life. And when it comes to movement or momentum, this is a month of momentum. This is a month that if you do any kind of movement, you will begin to have a momentum. So this is the month that I challenge you to, the last 4 months leading up for this year has really been about figuring things out, aligning with what we want. And this is the month that we're meant to move forward, really as a collective. As a collective, this is a month of change. This is a month of movement. And we are all part of that collective. And that collective creates our own little universe, right? And so this is a month that's going to have, we're going to look back a year from now and go, wow, the month of May really shifted that energy to the momentum that I wanted in my life. So let's now look at the 3 intuitive messages that I got. The first message I got when I was meditating on the month of May, I saw this beautiful rainbow energy. And when I got this message, there's a couple messages within this message. So the first message is, this is a month of the rainbow. To have a rainbow, you have to have rain, right? You can't have a rainbow without rain in life, right? And so that really represents the fact that even if you've had some challenges in the last few months or even the last few years, you can't have light without darkness. They have to coexist. We can't have a rainbow if we don't have the rain. They fully coexist. And so the beauty in this is you're meant to recognize that rain was meant to happen. That shadow, that thing that may not have been perfect was meant to happen, because that's what's going to help you attract your rainbow. And at the end of a rainbow, there's always that pot of gold, right? And so this is really a month you have to remember that you can't have a rainbow without rain. And so to know that whatever challenges you've been faced with recently or, in the last few months, last few years, it is part of your purpose. It's part of your path. It's part of what helps you realign to your highest timeline, to your highest life. It truly, truly is. So know that rainbow is meant to be there and your pot of gold is waiting for you. The second message I got for the month of May is slow and steady wins the race. So what does that mean to me? That means that you are meant to have movement. This is a month of action. But does it have to be fast action? No. It just has to be consistent action. It has to be slow and steady. This is not a month where we hit the ball out of the ballpark and it flies away. This is a month that we're meant to just begin trying to just hit the ball consistently in a direction. This is a month that any movement is going to be aligned movement. And the second message I got along with this message is that done is better than perfect. The key with this month of May is that you don't have to have perfect action. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be polished. It just has to be done. You just have to begin to move forward. Slow and steady wins the race. The key is that you will begin to become better at what it is that you are meant to do as you begin to do it. So as you begin to make movements forward and doing the action, those movements create the energy of the expert. And without the movement forward, you cannot get to your pot of gold. So this is the key, is we don't have to have frantic race to the finish line energy. This is not that month. This is a month to develop the habits that we need to move ourselves forward in the most aligned life that we're meant to bring in. To really move our energy up to an energy of consistency so that we don't lose momentum, so that we don't feel burnout. We're not meant to feel burnout. This is really the shift of an energetic shift as a collective. And you're meant to be able to attract more with less. But the key is that it's, is to move just a little bit. Create a habit. If your goal is to become more healthy, maybe you create a habit of every night before you go to sleep, 10 minutes before you go to sleep, you do a 10-minute stretch. It isn't strenuous. It isn't stressful. It helps you relax so you have a good night's sleep. But it is movement towards a more healthy lifestyle or emotional health. If your goal is to get in touch or in tune with your intuition, maybe you make it a habit that when you wake up, you spend 10 minutes with your coffee to write, to journal, right? Just to open journal. Maybe you make it a habit that every 2 or 3 days you sit down and do a 10 or 15-minute meditation to really connect with the energy of your heart, to see what it has to share with you. This is if your goal is to start a YouTube channel or to begin some kind of social media presence, it isn't frantic, let's try and do 10 videos a week. It's just commit to one video that you post once a week so that you develop the muscle habits of consistency. Remember, slow and steady wins the race. It's kind of like the turtle in the hare. I heard that recently. And it's so true. It's not about getting there fast. It's about just slow and steady movement. And that is truly what you're meant to do, is slow and steady. Not only does it bring more abundance because you're able to maintain it long term, but it is also, we're shifting our energy as a collective from frantic race to the finish line to understanding that what is meant to be mine will be mine in the time it's meant to be, as long as I move forward a little bit every week, every day, to bring it within me, right? It doesn't have to be stressful or strenuous. It just has to be movement. And so that's the key. That's the second message, is move. Move forward with whatever idea you have. And know that there is a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow for you. Okay. The third message I have for you is to just really trust yourself. This is a month when I was when I was meditating and I was, asking for my third and final message, I saw the image of a phoenix. And what I love about the phoenix and how it aligns with the month of May and in the year 2025 is that it is all about rebirth, and it's about being stronger and better and more authentic to who I am when I do come out, right? This year, the year 9, is collectively and impersonally a year of rebirth. It's a year of new, looking at what's most aligned and what's not aligned and moving forward with what is meant to be ours. And I really feel that if you begin to move forward with complete trust and knowing that your idea was given to you because it's meant to be yours, if you can feel that and move forward, you're going to have divine intervention. I really feel that this is a month where we're going to have angelic or divine energy help support us in moving forward. It's almost like you begin to become reborn by moving forward with the idea that is yours, that was planted in your heart, right? And when you begin to take action, you're going to have higher beings, whether those are angels, higher self, the universe, whatever it is you believe in, it's going to be lifted up even higher than what you can imagine. I really believe that this is a month where we step into our true purpose without fear, and we begin to live a life that is really, truly part of our soul's purpose. And when we do that, things are going to become more aligned, and we're going to have help to bring this life forward. And it's angelic help is what I got. You're going to have angelic help to move your idea forward. You just have to move forward. You have to have some movement. Nothing is given to us, because remember, even though we're here and there are certain things that are sort of destined or we're supposed to move forward, ultimately we live in a world that is choice. And so you get to choose if you want to move forward into the destiny that is meant to be yours. And part of that is choosing, is movement. And so the three messages, just as a quick little recap, is that you are going to have divine assistance this month as long as you have movement forward. And if you have movement forward, you are going to reach that pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. And what's beautiful is this is a month that begins to move that. And when we look back 1 year from now, we're looking back next year in May at what we've achieved or what's happened over the last 12 months. I truly feel that we're going to be astonished as to how far we've gone in such a short amount of time. Because the truth is that this is a month of movement. This is a month of divine intervention. This is a month of exciting energy, and I really hope that you live into that. My goal, obviously, is to inspire you to live a life that is most aligned to your heart. And I'm looking forward to hearing from you. What is it that you want? What is it that you're moving forward with? So down below, make sure you leave a comment. Let me know, what is your life, your dream life? What is it that you're calling forward? What are the movements? What is the movement that you're going to commit to for yourself and for that future version of you? That small aligned action. And I just want to send you all a ton of love. I hope you have a beautiful month of May, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.